Hey there, I am John Harder. My channel is Crypto-TBC. My website is Crypto-TBC.com, and I am a trusted seller of TBC. I'm willing to partner with you if you have people that you have referred and you need help supplying TBC. And I sell it for its face value each day. In this hangout or this live stream, I want to talk about TBC, but what I want to do is I want to talk about its value. Now, I know that we are, we are agreeing to a value that TBC has. It goes up in value daily, depending on how many people join each day. And of course, if very many people join in a day, then the price goes up by percentage. It does that anyway, I guess, unless it's only a very few that join, then it would be less than a percent that it goes up. But that is how that part works of it. But what I want to really talk about today is the actual worth of TBC. And what TBC is really worth can't be measured with money. There is, you can't put a price on freedom. You really can't. If you have the concept that TBC is just that it is just money that you can trade with, or that you can use for purchasing, which at this point isn't wide enough. The wide adoption hasn't been taking place yet. It is growing, but we're still very young when it comes to wide adoption. And what I would really like to drive home on this stream is the real value that TBC has. Now, in order to understand the real value of TBC, then we need to understand the lack of value that our current monetary system has, because it is the lack of our current monetary system that creates the value for a currency like TBC. Now, if you if you don't understand this, then I encourage you to educate yourself to understand the monetary system that we are currently using. Educate yourself to see, where is this world at? Where are we headed if we keep on the path where we are? Uh, Bitcoin came out. Uh, it's been what, 10 years now, 9 years or something like that. Uh, I'm actually not entirely sure. I think it came out in 2009, which would make it 8 years now. And it took a bit for, a little while for people to catch on what, what could be done with Bitcoin, with this blockchain technology that had, become available to us. It, it was like that when the internet first came out. At first, people didn't really have, to the average person, it didn't mean that much until it became a place for getting information, and then of course being able to send email and so on. That's when people really started using it and so on. But it's today, the cryptocurrency. Now I know that many people, they look at the value of cryptocurrencies in what it shows in the exchanges. A coin that in the exchange, marketplace becomes of, has goes way up. Well, then they have the idea that that's the value of that coin. And well, maybe it is. Maybe it is. But think about it. Think about it. Which currency, which one of those coins in the exchanges has even so much as made any attempt to end global poverty? Which one? Which coin would fit the bill to end global poverty? Well, I think it's easy to see that not only is there not a single coin, or all of them together for that matter, could be used to end global poverty. And it's very simple. The reason is very simple. They are all based on the poverty concept. The poverty concept, poverty mindset, is about the only mindset mankind knows. Unless we educate ourselves and change our mental concept of money, of freedom, of whatever, everything that's precious in life, unless we change our minds and see the abundance that is in the world. There is so much abundance in the world available to mankind to enjoy. Then why aren't we? Then why aren't we enjoying it? Then why aren't we all rich and are enjoying the wonderful abundance that this world has for us? Well, there's only one reason. There's only one reason, and that is because we have a mindset of lack and limitation. That mindset of lack and limitation has been implanted into our minds since we were young. And in order to change that, it is up to us as individuals to change our thinking about how life works, about what is in this world, what is available to us, how is it supposed to be. You see, TBC has that vision of ending global poverty. But we need more people to catch this vision, the vision of abundance, the vision of it. You know, TBC isn't the abundance. TBC isn't the it's a means to the abundance, but it's not the abundance itself. The abundance must be, first of all, it exists in the universe, but only if you have a mindset of abundance can you enjoy that abundance. It's not possible for a poverty mindset to enjoy the abundance of the world. It's not possible. It's kind of like you know, it's you have to be on the same wavelength. Well, let's put it this way. If you have if there's a radio station that has your favorite music that you just absolutely love, and you love to listen to this music, but if you are tuned in to a radio station that plays all the songs that you literally hate, and that's the station you stay tuned into, how can you possibly enjoy the good music that you love? You've got to tune into it. You got to tune into the right station. And listen, that's what TBC is all about. You see, all of us, just about the entire globe, people are tuned in to a crappy station where they're constantly hearing music that they hate. But they don't tune in to the music that they love. Think about that. Think about it. When you want to enjoy, you must tune in to that music that you love. You want to enjoy life, you've got to set your mindset to that. Because there is no lack. There is no lack in the universe of any kind. There really isn't. There really isn't. There's no lack of joy, of peace, of riches of all kinds. Everything is here for us to enjoy. But we must tune in to the right mindset in order to enjoy. I see that I've So it shows that I'm connected. I'm not quite sure because it looked like I had lost my connection with the internet. Wow, I don't know. Now it shows that I'm connected, but I'm not sure what's going on. I don't know. I don't know. The time is running, but I don't think I'm online. It does say I'm live. I don't know for sure. Well, I'll just continue on then. All right. So as I mentioned, TBC is a means to freedom. It is a means to abundance. It is a means to a life of plenty. And so TBC itself is a means. Now, why do I say it that way? Well, because at TBC it provides us with the value of a monetary system, but that is only the physical part where we can exchange and goods and services for TBC and so on, and it's very abundant. It is very abundant in doing that. But what I am really driving at is that TBC provides us with so much information. TBC is far more than just a monetary system, because the biggest lack in the world is lack of education, is lack of understanding. As people, we are all mixed up as to what real freedom is, as to what even abundance is. What really is it? You see, most people, they want a lot of money. We all do. We all want a lot of money. Why do we? Why do we? Do you know, it's been proven that the richest people in the world, many of them have been the most miserable people you could possibly find on the face of the earth. Why? Why? They can buy anything they want. Why then? Because there is an emptiness inside. If we don't have love and respect for each other, and if we don't have a heart to help the less fortunate, if we don't have the joy of life within us to enjoy every present moment, and especially when we can educate ourselves to free ourselves from the imprisonment of the monetary system that has enslaved us in the past, And it's the biggest enslavement that we have, that we are experiencing from all that, is the mental enslavement of lack and limitation. That's the biggest enemy, the biggest enslavement that we have, that of a mindset of lack and limitation. And if we educate ourselves so that we can move forward in life with understanding of truth, of how life works, of the abundance of joy, of peace, and of love, and abundance of supply of everything we need physically, is all available to us in this world. But we can only enjoy it when we let go of the mindset of lack and limitation. I don't know if you are with me, if you're understanding what I'm trying to say. But the lack that you have, I've seen so many people that, oh, where can I trade TBC? How can I get it into my bank account? And you don't understand. You don't understand. You don't know what TBC is. You don't understand. If that's all you can think, then you need to educate yourself. You need to educate yourself. You can't at that with that kind of thinking. How are you ever going to actually enjoy life? Because that comes from the mindset of lack and limitation. TBC is much more than that. It's much more. And so here's what we need to do. Number one, the number one thing that you need to do as a TBCian, if you have the idea, how can I get it to my bank? How can I start spending and buying for myself? What you need to do is educate yourself. Go through all of the blog posts. Take the time and go through all of the blog posts on our blog and educate yourself. And it will become clear to you that TBC is far more than just how can I get it to my bank account. You don't want it in your bank account. You don't want TBC in your bank account. Trust me. Trust me. Not if you know the truth. It doesn't belong in your bank account. It doesn't belong there. No. No. Don't you want to be free? Don't you want to enjoy life? There's far more to life than money. Far more. What am I saying? Am I saying money is bad? No, 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 no. Having 100 TBC coin, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But if we have that and still have the mindset of lack and limitation, then it doesn't do us any good. It really doesn't. So get yourself beyond the point of just yourself. Maybe you are the only person that matters to you. That's maybe what you think. And that's the system we've all been raised in. That I'm the only person that matters. Really, really. Life is for all. Life is for all. And there is abundance for all. There is joy for all. There is peace for all. And there is love for all. These are all feelings. Those are all emotions that if we have them in our life daily and we live those in our lives, then we will have the compassion to reach out to others and help others, help those who are poor. That's what TBC is for. Not just for that, it is for making all of us wealthy, but not only with money, not only monetary wealth, but wealth of the knowledge of the truth and of understanding. As I mentioned before, my website is Crypto-TBC. I have very much information on there available to where you can educate yourself. Much of it is you'll find a lot of it on there that comes from the TBC blog, because I love that blog. I love our blog. I believe we have so much good information on there. I have other sources as well. I just love educating myself. I just love that. And unless you gain a love for educating yourself and to understand life, you will never be able to get beyond yourself. And wanting more money is about the only desire you'll have, no matter how much you have. And that's an empty life. TBC is far more than that. So with that, I just want to encourage you to educate yourself. And once you start and really begin to love educating yourself and understanding, you become absorbed with it. It becomes part of your life, and you want to educate yourself. You want to know more. You want to understand more. That's how life works, folks. That's how life works. Thank you so much for watching this video. And like I said, I'm a trusted seller of TBC. I'm willing to partner or sell TBC to you. And you can find much information under this video in the description, as well as one of the links is my website, Crypto-TBC.com. Thank you so much for watching, and with that, I'm signing off.